I had phoned first. You'd have told me not to come around here because of your boyfriend.
He is not my boyfriend, and I'm not going to explain everything I do to you.
You're still my wife, Chloe.
Don't start that again. Listen, Chris Young is a very good friend, and he's damn good company.
And I'm dull and boring, am I? Listen, I don't have to put up with that kind of bull.
Then get out.
Right. But just remember one thing. If you're so keen on picking up a bloke with a couple of kids that need mothering, just remember that you've got one of your own instead of trying to steal somebody else's.
Get out!
Don't you want things changed around here?
You must be away with the fairies, lady. Don't you know what I went through to get things the way I wanted? You've had all day to pump the others. I thought someone would have told you by now.
Well, you thought wrong.
Well, get this, lady. I've got a death sentence hanging over my head in Fremantle. So I killed one of the clowns in here just to make damn sure they wouldn't ship me back. And you want to change things for me? Just stay out of my way, Clark. Otherwise I might have a go at you, just to keep my hand in.
Why did you come all the way over here, Connie?
I felt I had to say sorry in some way.
You could have rung up.
Oh, yes, I could have, but I didn't.
And why are you so mad at your old man?
I don't know.
It's because he's right, isn't it?
No, of course he isn't.
He knows. So do I. Now, why deny it? Unless you want to stop it now.
Sorry, I must have mislaid my keys.
Yes, she left them at Chris's place. He just phoned.
How was last night? Any trouble?
No. I just came home to freshen up before the next shift. I've been tiptoeing around this place. I thought you were still in bed. I didn't realise.
Yes, well, it got late. I'm having coffee. Do you want one?
No, thanks. Better get moving. You better hurry along, too.
You're right, it won't be long.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
Meg, I am not getting myself into anything. I had a night out, that's all.
All right. I'll see you there. Come on, Lizzie. Better hurry. I missed breakfast. Come to think of it, that is not a bad idea.
Yeah. Don't know why they don't give us real porridge instead of the rubbish they serve up. It tastes like wallpaper paste.
You all right, Lizzie?
Yoo-hoo! Anybody there?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
You all right, love?
Yeah, of course I am. Fit as a fiddle, just miles away. Got to expect an old codger like me to go quiet every now and again.
Well, you're saying you better hurry up for breakfast.
Oh, why hurry up for that? It tastes like wallpaper paste.
Come on, Maxine. We'll see you there, Lizzie.
Righto.
Cunning old bugger's onto us.
You reckon?
Of course she is. She heard every word we said. Next thing you know, she'll be asking Davo for a couple of days outside to get fitted with a hearing aid. Got to hand it to her. We pull a gag on her and she turns around so she comes out on top.
Yeah, smart.
Oh, hurry up, ladies. The breakfast bell went ages ago. Where's Lizzie? She's still in her cell, Mrs. Morris. Oh, Lizzie, why aren't you dressed?
Oh, I don't feel like breakfast, Mrs. Sam.
You sick?
No, I'm not sick. Just old, that's all. When you get to my age, you've got to expect your body to start wearing out like the parts of an old car.
Oh, come on, what's wrong?
Oh, I just got a bit of a headache, that's all, and I don't feel like breakfast.
Do you want to go and see the sister?
Oh, of course not. I'll be all right. She can't do anything for me.
I'll get her to call in and see you on her way to maternity.
Thank God I'll be out of here soon. Be good to be home.
Yeah, it gets dead boring in here when all you can do is work in the laundry and watch dumb TV shows at night. Still, At least this working bee in the halfway house is a hoot.
Yeah, I'm on the list tomorrow. It's a pity it's not today. I don't think I can face that laundry. Hey, Maxine, is Clark working the laundry today?
Don't think so. I think she asked for the workshop.
Good. She gets on my nerves with all those damn questions of hers.
Yeah, she bangs it on a bit.
Oh, she's okay. She's easy to talk to.
Yeah, I suppose she's all right. Probably a good thing for her to be writing about prisons and stuff. She might get it in the paper or something. What do you reckon, Bee? We gave her a few pointers the other night, didn't we?
I wouldn't hold my breath if you think you're going to see it in the papers. That is not what she's writing it for.
Excuse me, Mrs. Powell, do you know how Chris's new housekeeper's getting on?
No, I don't. Do you think I hang around your place every day to check on progress?
Oh, sorry, I just thought you might know.
No, I don't. Get back to your table.
The trouble with giving these women a helping hand, isn't it? They never want you to stop.
Hello, Wentworth Detention Centre?
It's Chris Young here. I wonder if I could arrange a time today to come in and see my wife, please.
Oh, yes, I think so. When was the last time you visited her?
It's a few days ago. Last Tuesday, I think it was.
Uh-huh. And your wife's Janice Young, isn't she?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Well, I think it'll be all right, but could you just hold on? The Deputy Governor's just come in and I'll check it out with her. It's Mr. Young. He wants to visit his wife sometime today.
I'll handle it. Would you go and relieve Helen O'Shea in C block, please?
But Heather hasn't arrived yet.
It's all right. I'll look after things.
Oh, all right.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Powell. I wondered if I could come and see Janice this morning. I can't make it this afternoon.
Yeah, sure. I'll arrange it.
Oh, great. Thanks. Listen, I'll bring your keys with me.
Right. Chris?
Yeah?
Meg said that you phoned. What did you say to her?
Nothing. So why should I say anything to her? I just told her that you'd left your keys at my place.
Oh, yeah, good. I just didn't want you to let slip anything about last night, that's all.
Hey? Oh, yeah. Look, I better be going. I'll be in there later. All right? See you later.
Bye.
Lizzie, Sister Kelly's here to see you.
Oh, sister, you shouldn't have bothered.
No bother. That's what I'm paid for.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
It was nice of you to come, sister. But I don't see what good you can do me except maybe give me an aspirin for me headache.
How long have you had it?
Since this morning.
Do you get them often?
Comes and goes.
How long's it been since your last checkup, Lizzie?
What? Oh, when I was at the hospital. Not long ago. Well, they reckoned I was as fit as a fiddle.
Well, there has to be a reason for these headaches.
Yeah. Been a bit worried lately. Perhaps that's the cause of it.
Worried? What about?
Well, I have this mate, you see, on the outside, and she wrote and told me she'd been feeling a bit funny lately. Her eyes have been going all blurry, and she gets headaches and that.
What does her doctor think it is?
Well, that's the point. She hasn't seen the doctor. That's why I'm worried. And she keeps going deaf. Not all the time, but just now and then. Everything goes quiet.
It sounds like it could be serious. How old is she?
My age. Well, what do you reckon it could be?
Well, I really couldn't say. It could be anything from a virus to a brain tumour.
Brain tumour? Do you reckon?
It's possible. Anyway, at her age, it's silly to take chances. She really should see a doctor.
Yeah. I suppose you're right.
Lizzie, Sister Kelly told me about your friend. Now, when did you find this out?
Oh, I had a letter a few days ago, Mrs. M.
You told me you didn't have any friends on the outside.
Not here, but I've still got a few interstate. I won't have them much longer. They're all going.
Well, Sister Kelly said that you're really quite well, and she'll be with us for a while yet.
Maybe. maybe not. You know, Mrs. Sam, I used to have quite a few photos from way back. Photos of all the people I knew. Me husband, me children. You didn't know that, did you, Mrs. Sam?
No.
No, nobody knew. Not even B. I had them hidden away right in here so nobody could find them. See, I wanted them to be private. Pictures from me past. I never took them with me even when I went out. I thought I'd probably lose them. I thought they'd be safe in here. And do you know where they were hidden? In the library. Stuffed in among all them classical books, you know, Shakespeare and all that. I thought they'd be as safe as houses there. I thought maybe one of these days in the future somebody'd come along and they'd find them and they'd say, oh, look, there's old Lizzie Birdsworth when she was a young'un. Now, this is all I've got left. They were all burnt in the fire. Not much to show for 70-odd years, is it?
How's the insurance going?
Not bad. I've got a few bits and pieces stashed away in my cell for you.
Any cash?
Nah, they're mostly paying in chocolate and bickies. I reckon they're losing interest a bit.
Well, it's about time somebody was slung in the pound again, just to remind them of their benefits.
Me? Have you any idea what's wrong with Lizzie? She's acting like she's at death's door.
Yes, she, Mrs. M, I haven't noticed.
Well, evidently she got a letter from a friend who's very sick, and now she's convinced herself that she's next.
Oh, yeah, the letter. She did go a bit strange after she read that. I wouldn't worry, just one of her funny moods, you know what old people are like. I'll keep an eye on her.
Please do. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Sure. She'll be right as round in a few days, you'll see. OK, girls, bet's over. I win. Hand over your smokes.
No way! We've got Lizzie well and truly hooked.
Oh, you think so? Maxine, tell him what happened this morning.
Well, we was chatting away to her, and she pretended not to hear a thing.
So what? Just goes to prove we've got to believe and she is going deaf.
Uh-uh. Because then she turned around and repeated every word we said. Isn't that right, Maxine?
Yes, ma'am.
She's using your trick to con a few days off out of the screws. She told Mrs. Morris she got a letter from a sick friend, and now she is pretending she's on death's door.
So, what does that prove?
There was no bloody letter. She hasn't had a letter for weeks, and the last one was from Doreen. She's too tricky for the lot of you. So now just pay up gracefully, and we'll do all we can to help her con the screws, right?
Yeah, all right. Gotta admit defeat, I suppose. Good old Lizzie. She's a cunning old bugger.
You can say that again. Now all I have to do is put from smoking herself to death on her winnings.
I, Elizabeth Josephine Birdsworth, being with a sound mind and knowing what I am doing, do herewith make my last will and testament to all me mates I've known for years. You lot always said I was never good for anything. Well, there was one thing I was good at, pinching stuff. I never meant any harm by it, and I'm not as bad as I used to be years ago. I just wanted to pinch something off you all, something little that didn't matter much, just so that when you get it back, when I've snuffed it, you can remember me and all the good times we had together. To B, I leave the embroidered purse I always meant to finish for you. To Dor, I leave all the letters you sent me. To Maxie, I leave me lavender bag. To Jude, the hanky with the frilly edge. All my other bits and pieces you can share among you. I'm sorry there is not much, but when you spent as much time inside as I have, you find you haven't got much to show for it. There's always some bugger pinching it. I was going to ask to be buried with Sid's photo, but I reckon that's being silly and a bit selfish. You were all mates of his, and he was a damn good handyman around the place. So I'm leaving his photo in the prison. Seeing as I'll be 6 foot under when this is read, I reckon it's about time I came clean about the fire that burnt Sid's house down. It was me that started it. No. Margaret, let them find that out for themselves.
Oh, I've come to see my wife. It's been arranged.
Oh, yes, Mr. Young, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sign in, please.
Thanks.
So you've arranged this visit for Mr. Young, Mrs. Powell?
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Mr. Young.
Hello. Oh, yeah, I've got the keys to Mrs. Morris's flat. Wardrobe's not quite finished yet. I've just got to hang the doors, but I can do that when there's somebody there.
Right, thank you. Would you supervise the visit, please, Miss Fergus?
Certainly. This way, Mr. Young.
Anybody got a tissue? Yeah, but it's second hand.
I had some in me cell and some rotten mongrels pinched it.
Aha! The Peter thief strikes again. You've been trying to drum up business, Nola.
Sure. Half-empty boxes of tissues are a great line. Real profitable.
But you can't trust anybody in here. They're all bloody criminals.
I'm not the only one that's lost stuff. I just saw Babs in the corridor. Her nail clippers are gone.
No great loss. She's always biting her nails anyway.
Yeah, but she can't put her foot in her mouth, can she?
All right, you lot, stop chattering and get back to work. Come on, Young. Move it. You've got a visitor.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if she was pinching stuff from our cells just to stir us up.
Me neither. Otherwise, we're looking for someone with a runny nose and long fingernails, aren't we?
I'll be supervising your visit, Young. Suppose you would have preferred Mrs. Powell.
Why should I care?
Oh, well, she has been helping you and your family, hasn't she? I mean, running around looking for housekeepers, that sort of thing. You should consider yourself very lucky. She doesn't usually do that sort of thing. But then I suppose she's missing her own family.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing really. It's just that separation after 16 years of marriage is probably a bit traumatic. And then she is living with Mrs. Morris, but mind you, they're usually on different shifts, so I don't suppose that's much company. Yes, I should think Mrs. Powell is quite lonely.
Kids behaving themselves?
Yeah, they're whinging a bit, actually, about coming to visit you at my aunt's. Managed to stall them so far.
How are they getting on with this housekeeper?
Oh, great. She's terrific. She plays games with them, feeds them bickies, lets them watch as much TV as they like.
Sounds like she's spoiling them to me.
Oh, they'll survive, love. We were lucky to get her.
Yes. Yes, it was good of Mrs. Powell to go out of her way to help us like that.
Oh, well, it works both ways. I mean, I did a job for her and Mrs. Morris. Just charged them for the timber.
What job?
Well, it started out as a couple of shelves, ended up as a wardrobe.
At Mrs. Morris's house?
Yeah.
You never told me.
Oh, I must have forgotten. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just another job.
You okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, I'll get it. Staff room, Meg Morris speaking.
Oh, hello, Meg. It's Patrick.
Oh, hello, Patrick.
Is Colleen there?
Just a minute.
Make some excuse. I don't want to talk to him, please, Meg.
Colleen, you're putting me in a very awkward position. Patrick's as much my friend as you are. Now, if you don't speak to him, he'll ask questions. And after last night, I'm not prepared to lie to him.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry. Just don't agree with what you're doing.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, love.
What do you want, Pat?
I thought we could have lunch together. I've got something to tell you.
Well, can't you tell me now?
I'd rather see you face to face.
All right, it'll have to be somewhere close. I don't have time to go travelling all over the place.
Is that you, Mrs. M?
Yes, Lizzie, it is. What is it?
Can you do me a favour?
Oh, I think so.
Could you be a witness to this? I mean, you have to have a witness for a will, don't you?
A will? Oh, come on, Lizzie, what's all this about?
Well, I wanted to get all my affairs in order before I snuffed it.
You are not going to die for ages. I mean, only the good die young.
Well, that's just it, isn't it? I'm not young anymore. I've had me 70 years and 10, like it says in the Bible.
It's 80 years and 10. And in your case, I think it'll probably be 5.
Mrs. M, I've got a confession to make. I didn't get a letter from a mate. It's me whose eyes have gone funny and I'm going deaf and who's got the brain tumour.
How long's this been going on?
Oh, my eyes have been going funny for ages, but it's only the last couple of days that I can't hear properly.
Well, why didn't you tell the sister?
Well, there was no reason for it. There's only so much medical science can do, and when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Lizzie, if you feel up to it, I think you ought to go and do some light duties in the laundry. I mean, it's silly moping around here on your own.
Yeah, I suppose so, if you say so.
And I'll speak to Mrs. Davidson and arrange for you to see a
no
doctor.
No point in that.
Now, come on, Lizzie. Don't be silly. Of course there is. Does Bea know about this?
No, and please don't tell her. I don't want anyone feeling sorry for me.
All right, then. Now, off you go.
Oh, hi, love.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
I've only got the hour, so we better order. How come you're not at work today?
I took a sickie.
Turn up for the books? Haven't had a day off since you've been there.
I figured they owed me one.
And the rest. Your long services due now?
Yeah, I know. I'm using that to pay off the rest of the mortgage.
Oh, well, it's up to you, isn't it?
Went for an interview this morning. Maintenance foreman at Kennett & Sons.
Well...
Yeah, I got to thinking about what you were saying the other day. I heard it was going. Wages are twice as much as what I'm getting now.
Isn't everybody's. Pity you didn't do that years ago.
Oh, Cole, look, stop being so bloody high and mighty. I'm doing all this for you, you know. You could at least meet me halfway. Aren't you even prepared to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. That's all I ever get from you. Well, listen, you better make your mind up, because I'm not hanging around. Either you make the decision or I will.
Hey, Lizzie, did you hear about the Peter thief?
Someone's going around nicking stuff from our cells.
Yeah, Bill has had a box of tissues taken.
Oh, come on, you lot. Knock it off. I told you, she's on to us.
What are you talking about?
You see, Bea, we got a hook. We win the bet.
What bet?
Come on, what's going on here?
It's just a gag, Mrs. M. Now, come on, Lizzie, tell her.
I don't know what you're talking about. And half the time I can't hear what you're saying.
Now, what is it, Bea?
It's just a joke, Mrs. M. Some of the women wanted to get back at Lizzie because she was playing practical jokes on them.
Yeah, so we kidded her she was going deaf.
Yeah, we really had a hook for a while.
Wonderful. That really is very, very funny. Your joke has driven Lizzie into believing that she's got a brain tumour and is about to die any minute. She's even made out a will.
Well, honestly, I thought you twigged, Lizzie. Oh, God, I'm sorry, love.
Oh, gee, Lizzie, we never meant for that to happen. It was just a gag.
It's all right. Doesn't make any difference. Still got me headaches and my eyesight's going. I won't be around much longer.
Come Come along, Lizzie. We'll go and see Mrs. Davidson about getting you into hospital.
Yeah, Mrs. M, but if I'm gonna go, I want to go with me, mate.
Oh, come on, you silly old bugger. Now, you're not going to die.
It was me who pinched your stuff. I wanted something to leave you all in me will. And I wanted you to have something to remember me by. So if you wanted it, it's all I've been bad.
What's up? Somebody died.
Oh, ha, ha, very funny.
That joke we were playing on Lizzie, it backfired.
What happened?
Well, we just convinced her she was going to croak, that's all.
Lizzie's not in here. She's not in her cell either.
No. I reckon she's not back from the hospital yet, Bee.
Yeah, well, she's been gone for ages.
Well, you know what hospitals are like. They keep you waiting around for ages sometimes.
Oh.
She'll be all right, Bee.
Well, I should have known. I should have known better. She's been complaining about not being able to see properly. I thought she was just whinging.
Well, so did I, but it's my stupid fault for going along with the gag for so long.
Yeah, well, you weren't the only one.
Well, well, we are quiet, aren't we? It's like a morgue in here.
Is Lizzie back yet, Miss Ferguson?
Oh, not that I know of. But then she could have been taken straight to intensive care if she was as bad as she acted. She couldn't have been too bad because she went to the hospital in a taxi, not a hearse.
Oh, fair go, Miss Ferguson. Lizzie's a mate of ours.
Oh, really? Not from what I've just heard. I wouldn't play a joke like that on my worst enemy.
Would you do 3 copies of this letter, please, Heather? 1 for us, 1 for the department, and 1 for Mr. Douglas.
I bet that doctor was cackling when I was going on about me brain tumour.
Well, I can laugh about it now, but I didn't think I'd ever see this place again.
I take it from your happy mood that it was good news, Lizzie.
Oh, good day, Mrs. Davidson. Too right. I was worried out of my mind, and you know what it was all the time.
No, what?
Eye strain. I gotta wear glasses.
I told you there was no point in worrying until you knew for sure.
Yeah, I suppose that's what was causing the headaches. I don't have to wear them all the time, only for watching TV and reading. And he tested me ears and he reckons that I can hear better than most people.
I never doubted that for one moment, Lizzie. Could I have a copy of your report, please, Mrs. Morris?
Certainly. And to think that that rotten lot tried to make out that I was going deaf.
Yes, well, it wasn't a very funny joke.
Oh, I can't blame them, really. After all, I did try to stir them up with all the gags I was playing on them.
Yes, well, I just hope everyone's learnt their lesson. Practical jokes have a way of backfiring.
Yeah, but I reckon we should carry on with the joke just a little bit longer, Mrs. M, to teach them a lesson.
What do you mean, we?
Oh, what happened, love?
It's hard to believe. I mightn't be ever able to see any of you like this again.
Oh, don't say that, Lizzie.
It's true. I mightn't be able to look at any of you like this again.
Oh, come on, love. What do they say?
You tell them, Mrs. M.
Well, what Lizzie says is quite true. She'll never see you all the same way again. Because tomorrow she gets her new reading glasses.
Oh, Dylan, I thought you were going to keel over.
That'll teach you all to take the mickey out of me.
You mean you're not really going blind?
No, my eyes are a bit tired, that's all.
Well, I must say we all deserve that.
G'day, Billy. What you doing here?
Oh, g'day, Faye. I wanted to see you. Thought you might be here.
Cheeky bugger. You shouldn't have come here, but your dad wouldn't like it.
He can shove it.
Billy?
No, I'm sorry. It's just... Well, he keeps treating me like a kid all the time.
All right. What's happened now?
We just had another row, that's all. He said I wasn't allowed to go out with me mates unless he or Mum was with me.
Well, he is your dad, love. What he says goes.
No way. He can shove it. That's why I left.
You'll only get into more trouble when you go back.
Well, I'm not going back. That's why I had to find you. I've left for good. I knew you'd help me.
Billy?
Hiya, Lindy. Where's Jude?
Oh, she went out on minding the store for a while.
Oh, right. This is my nephew, Billy. Billy, this is Lindy.
G'day.
Hi.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thanks. I've just had one, but the water's still hot.
Good. Come on through.
Is this where you live?
Yeah. It's a sort of hotel for ladies who don't have anywhere else to go.
Well, does that mean I can't stay here?
Look, Billy, I really think it'd be best if you went home.
No. If you don't want me, I'll go somewhere
Well,
else.
of course I want you, love, but so do your mum and dad. They'll be worried sick.
They don't care about me. If you won't help me, Faye, I'll go somewhere else.
Okay. But we'll have to ask Jude first. She's in charge round here.
Thanks, Faye.
There you go, Lizzie.
Tyler.
B?
Oh, thanks, son.
We're nearly out of coffee. Have to see if I can scrounge some from Jude when we go on the working bee tomorrow.
Well, what happened to Trader Bill?
I don't think Nola's got any.
Well, it's going to be buy-up soon anyway.
Could you had us worried, the Savo?
I was a bit worried myself, I can tell you.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it was nothing serious. This place just wouldn't be the same without you around.
Well, I can't stay around forever, you know.
You know, I can't imagine Lizzie with glasses, can you?
Yeah, she looked terrific. Really intelligent for a change.
Yeah. I didn't know my eyesight was as bad as it was until he tested them. He put these great big things like binoculars over my eyes and slipped a couple of lenses in, and suddenly I could see perfectly.
And that's when you decided to come back to us, eh?
Well, I had to play that one last gag.
Fair enough. But no more practical jokes, eh?
Hello, everyone. I got a visitor.
Hi there. How are we all?
Did you get the clothes?
Yep. Want to try them on?
Beauty, yeah. Let's go up to my room.
Yeah, don't want to upset the little spunk here. Who's your boyfriend, Faye?
This is Billy, my nephew.
Ah, yes, I'd believe you thousands wouldn't.
Oh, nice to meet you, Billy. My name's Judy.
Hi.
Hi.
Billy, would you keep an eye on the shop for us, just while I have a word with Jude? Just call us if anyone comes in.
Sure.
Jude, is it all right if Billy stays with us for a while? He could share my room.
No, love, not at the moment.
Oh, Jude, my sister's sick. She asked me to do it as a favour.
I thought you didn't get on with your sister.
Well, I don't. But she hasn't got much choice, has she?
You told me she had 2 kids.
Yeah, Sammy's staying with a friend. I was the only one they could ask.
Well, what about your mother?
Oh, please, Jude, I don't want to knock them back for a favour. They're down on me enough as it is.
All right, but only for a few days.
Thanks. There's just one more thing. Billy doesn't know about me being inside. I'd like to keep it that way, if it's all right with you.
Sure, love. Hey, Lindy, hurry it up, will you? The truck will be here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, g'day, Faye. Want some brekkie?
Just a cup of thanks, love.
Right, I'll go see if the kettle's boiling.
You know, he's a good kid. He's been making breakfast for everybody.
Yeah. So today's a big day, huh?
Sure is. And I think after this afternoon, I'll never want to see another mop or bucket again.
Hey, do you need some help? I'd like to go too.
Oh, well, that's really nice of you, Billy, but we're going to have more than we need. A group of people are coming over from, from the local church there, so we'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
Right, well, let's go then, huh? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, what are we going to do today?
Anything? Not a word. Mum hasn't a clue where she could have gone to.
We better call the police.
Oh, not yet, Mal, please. I know he's with Faye. She'll look after him.
How can you know? I mean, if we can't track her down, how did he know where to look?
They've always been close, you know that. She may have told him where she was going.
I don't want my son hanging around any of the dive that she's liable to be.
All right, but not the police, not yet. Let's try and find her ourselves first.
And where do you suggest we start? The pubs or the betting shops?
I thought we could phone the prison. Someone there might have an idea where she is.
All right, let's try that.
Okay, girls, there's 2 lots of work to be done, inside work and outside work. Now, who wants what?
It's better from out front.
Well,
what's got to be done out here, Jude?
Well, have a look around, Maxine. Just tidy up, do the windows, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and you can go right ahead. I'm going inside, Jude. This sun will burn me up.
All right, love. Well, how about you three stay out here and the rest of you guys come with me?
I'll find somewhere to put all this rubbish in.
I better get started on the windows.
Oh, hell, guess who?
Who?
Bloody Dill from next door.
He's all right. Just a bit shy, that's all. G'day. How you going? Don't let that lot put you off. They're all as rough as guts. Me name's Maxine, but they call me Maxie. Even Mad Maxine sometimes. What was your name again?
Trevor.
Ah. Well, Trev, why don't you pop over and give us a hand? Oh, come on. We won't bite. Oh, well, suit yourself. But we could do with some help.
You little beauty!
What's the matter?
I had a bet in the trots last night and it came in.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's see now, that's $20 at 25 to 1. That's over $500 I'll pick up.
You kidding?
I'm not. It's truth, I really thought I'd done me dough on that. I got the numbers muddled up and I backed the flaming thing by mistake. What a bit of luck, eh? We'll go and pick up the money soon as Jude gets back.
Wow, $500?
Yeah. I think we'll go shopping.
Yeah, what are you going to buy?
Oh, some clothes, maybe. There's a beaut place in High Street. Right next to the sports store.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never know. We might pop in there later.
Oh, well, I'll go get me jacket.
Hey, you two. Trev said he'd give us a hand.
We don't need any help.
Yeah? Seems to me like you need some to get that heap of junk going. Hey, Trev, reckon you can get it going for us?
Oh, yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon too. Trev's real good with machines and that.
Oh, terrific. She's talked to him all of 5 minutes and she knows his life history already.
Thanks, Trev. We'd appreciate it.
Trevor? Come inside. I need you.
I'll be there in a minute, Mum.
No, stop bothering those ladies. They're far too busy to talk to you.
Just a minute, Mrs. C. Do you reckon we could have Trev for a while? Because we're in a bit of a jam.
He'd only get in the way.
No, he's giving us a hand. Any Janice?
Oh, yes.
You haven't raked up the clippings from the lawn yet, have you?
Yes, I have, Mum.
Trevor, they don't want to be bothered with you.
I can't go now, Mum. I said I'd help.
Very well. But don't stay long.
No, Mum.
Ruth, mate, she treats you like a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. That guy gives me the bloody creeps.
Come on, he's harmless.
Is he?
You finished mowing the lawns already?
Yeah.
Don't muck about, do you?
You should have let me do that.
What? Wash the windows? Why? I'm not scared of heights.
I'll take the ladder down for you. Where will I put it?
Oh, just bung it over there. I don't reckon anyone's going to pinch it. I reckon they'll need it later. Right, well, I better take all this stuff inside. We'll be going soon.
You're going to be coming back?
Yeah, in a couple of days. I reckon Jude's going to need a lot of help with this dump.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, look, mate, you better go inside. Your mum will do her block.
No, it'll be all right.
What's the matter? You look like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that... Well, I keep thinking about Mum. She's going to be pretty upset, isn't she?
Yeah, I reckon she will be.
Well, I don't want her to be too worried. I mean, it was Dad who... Well, you know, Not Mum.
So, what do you reckon then?
Well, I like staying here with you, Faye. You're fun. But...
You keep thinking about your mum, right?
yeah. Well, I guess it'd be better if I went back home, don't you think?
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right. I'll go back. But can we go shopping first?
First things first, eh? You're a good kid, Billy. Your mum's a real lucky lady. Know that?
Good, you've done a great job. Thanks very much.
Hey, Jude. What do you want with that?
I'll just dump it in the other room, love.
Okie dokes. Thanks for your help today, Trev.
That's okay. I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're a real nice bloke. You know that? Well, what's the matter? Haven't you ever been kissed before?
Of course I have.
Kiss me back if you like.
Leave her alone, you bloody freak!
What'd you go and do that for?
Hey, what happened?
Oh, that creep from next door, he was all over Maxie.
What would you bloody well know, Lindy? You're so strung out you think every man's a rapist or something. Get out of his way. Trevor! Trevor!
Sam, what's happened?
Oh, nothing, Mrs. M. Have you seen Trev?
She just ran next door. Now, what's going on?
Oh, Lindy freaked him out. She shouted at him and he just took off.
Good riddance. They should lock freaks like him up in a padded cell.
Oh, fair go, Lindy. He's a nice guy. He's just a bit shy, that's all.
Oh, sure, he looked real shy when he was pouring you.
Maxine, what happened?
Oh, nothing, Mrs. Emmy. Just got a bit carried away.
If he ever comes near me, I'll kill him.
Oh, come on, love. Just forget about it. It's unimportant.
Come on, Maxine, we've got to go.
But, Bea, he's all right. He's just not used to girls, that's all.
Yeah, I know, love.
Right, now, I got 2 pair. Can you beat that?
Yeah, of course. Full house, ladies on top.
Oh, it's all yours. God, you're tinny.
Beauty.
Oh, g'day. How'd it go?
Well...
Gee, what's the matter with her?
Don't worry about her. She's okay. The clean-up went well. Even managed to paint a couple of rooms.
Good.
I'm going to sit down, though. I'm bushed.
Jude, my sister rang. She's feeling a lot better, so I'm going to take Billy home this afternoon.
Oh, well, that wasn't much of a holiday for you, was it?
Yeah, well, thanks for letting me stay.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I just hope you weren't too bored.
No way, I reckon you're a real good bunch.
Oh, is that a banana joke?
So you are here.
Dad. Hi, Mum.
You don't get any better, do you, Faye?
You could have phoned. We've been worried sick. I think you have some explaining to do, Faye.
Well, yeah, have a look at it. It's Edna Everidge.
Yeah, 4 eyes are better than 2, eh, Lizzie?
Hey, what do you reckon, Bea? Like I said, they make you look terrific, love. Real intelligent.
Intelligent? God, Bea, I reckon it's you what needs the glasses.
Sit down here, Lizzie. I'll get you some lunch.
Oh, thank you, love. Well, you lot can take the mickey out of me if you want to, but I reckon wearing glasses is better than wearing a hearing aid. That'd make me feel a real oldie. That's fair enough. Now, the women were rather wondering when they were going to get their stuff back, seeing as you are not about to pop off any second. How's it working, BB? Fine.
Don't change the subject, Lizzie. Now, the stuff you pinched. You
Sorry, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Stuff you pinched.
It's funny. You know, when I'm wearing me glasses, I can't hear a bloody thing.
I'm sorry about this, Mr. Johnson. If I'd known, I would have sent Billy back to you straight away.
Oh, look, I'm not holding it against you. It's obvious that Faye's to blame, as usual.
Leave her alone. At least she cares about me.
Billy, come on out to the car.
Look, I've told you before to stop encouraging him. I'm not having you grabbed to be a no-hoper like you and your father. A bloody good mind to have you charged with kidnapping.
Well, that was a stupid thing to do. You could have at least let them know he was okay. They could have brought the cops in.
They wouldn't have done that.
They could have, you know. It would have served you right if you copped a kidnapping charge.
Oh, don't be stupid, Jude. How can I be charged with kidnapping my own son?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.